before I start the topic of attraversamento ciclabile, I just noticed I have somebody in the class whom I want to let you know. All of you put your microphones on and give a hearty applause to Osike Peter, who got his also license, who had passed before in the theory. Put your mics on, please. And
Congratulations,
his
bro.
start Osike.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
bros.
The champion.
Congratulations.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, bros.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
Huh?
Thank
All right, that's
you.
No, for food.
okay, Peter. I have mute all of them. So now you can unmute yourself. You can just put your microphone on and start talking. How are you feeling, my dear?
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I'm feeling very happy and very appreciative. Thank you very much, sir.
No, wait. Now that we have you, you must tell us when you joined the class now of Ambrish with Patente. Before you were trying before without me, right? And then it was difficult, and then after eventually start joining our class. So the first days and how the progress you made, past the theory to begin with. How was this journey? So that in a brief words only, without specifying timings or dates or whatever, just approximately, how was your feeling? How you're feeling before you knew me, during the classes, and when you passed your theory to begin with.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And before I begin, I really want to say a big thank you to God Almighty who make it possible for me to be able to read and to understand and to sit for the exam and to pass. If not for God, I don't think I would have passed that exam. And I also want to say a big thank you to Mr. Ambrish Patente. Sir, I must say your method of teaching is very, very, very nice. It's a layman way of teaching, and it enables us to understand everything. I really appreciate it. The journey was a bit difficult at the beginning, though, because I don't understand Italy that very much. I just do the join and cutting of it, but the way you teach makes me understand every bit of it, and the way you encourage us was so good. But along the line, I almost gave up. Seriously, I almost gave up. Why? Because when the time was changed from 6:30 to 6 o'clock, it began to conflict with my time of work. So I was like, let me just leave this thing. Maybe next year I will do it. But something occurred to me, a particular word that you used to say all the time. You can only force the horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink water. So, so that word occurred to me. I was like, Mr. Ambrish has forced me to the river. Then I have to force myself to drink the water.
That's very good. That's very
so,
good. I didn't know that you would remember this, but I'm very happy that you never told me this, and I'm listening it for the first time. But it does make a difference. Thank you very much for saying that.
Yeah. So when you said that we should be doing 7 skaters every day, excuse me. So I said to myself, I'm not going to do 7 skaters only. I'm going to study the whole app. So what I did first was to allow the 7 skaters. Then I started the app from the beginning, from the bottom of it, and I finished it to understand every bit of it, to understand every sign of it, what this sign says and what the other sign says. So I tried to understand everything, and I started doing the skater. That was when I sent you the skaters I did that I failed 4 or 3 like that. You said, okay, I cannot take the exam. So I went and take the exam. I went and take the dates. So from there, I started reading. I seriously read, sir. I read. I was even hiding under machines during my work hours. During when I'm on night duty, I would hide under the machines to read. I was doing my quiz every day to the extent I made my quiz to be my game. I don't play game anymore on my phone. I use my quiz as my game.
So, that's very nice.
So if I'm in the bus, so it was really the way I read. I remember everything, and those that I don't understand, like you said, those that I don't understand, I was taking note of them and translating them. When I'm going to work, I'll be singing it along, trying to remember them. So that's how I did them. So I was able to understand a lot of them.
Thank you.
So when I went for the quiz, honestly, I wasn't scared because I have your word in my mind. So I wasn't scared. I went there But the time I was scared was after the quiz. After the quiz,
Peter, one night before your exam, I did a
yeah.
SCADA with you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the day of your exam, also, I did the SCADA with you. And I told, or did you have, I don't remember, but we did actually talk because I was telling you how not to be scared at giving
Yeah,
the exam.
yes.
Because I know
Yes.
literally that is because those are the
Yes.
things that actually matter also besides teaching, which is also clearly very important. But even
Yes,
if
sir.
you know all the knowledge of Manwala Patente, you can still fail if you cannot
Yes, sir.
control your emotions and your nervousness takes the better of you. So that was
Yes, sir.
also one big. I was hoping you'd understand. You'd specify that was something that makes people pass because
Yeah.
I even if you thank you, but that's what I wanted to know that. But you're quite independent, self-sufficient. You're also motivated person. One can see the way you are, and
Yes, sir.
today you have your main license. If you want to give a small advice to all the friends so that they. By the way, when you were talking about, I saw the app from the beginning to the end. You're referring to the app of Ambrish Patente.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
Because
The app you sent to us. The app you
yeah,
sent to us.
I
And
know.
those pictures you say we should be reading. It should be our manual. Anywhere you see us, you ask us.
Mm,
So I try to know all of them.
mm.
I try to know all of them. So the quiz you forward to us, the manual, I think the app.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I started from the down because at the time I joined the class, you finished the chapter 1 and 2, I think so. So I said, okay, let me start from the bottom to the chapter 1. So I
Okay.
started from the bottom to the chapter 1. So when I done with them, I started doing the SCADA as you recommended. I started doing the SCADA. So
Benny,
I just want to advise everybody. Seriously, the quiz are not difficult. The quiz are not difficult. The only thing you need to, I think we are about 4 black people that wrote that exam that very day. 4 black people, aside the other white guys that were there. I was the only person that passed.
you're the
You
only one.
understand? So
Wow.
I was the only black person that passed. So
Okay.
the other guy was telling me that this is third time he's writing the exam, but this is my first time actually.
The guys were giving the third time exam and they failed, and yours was the
Yes,
first time and you passed.
yes.
Of
I
course.
think I have their names. I think he failed about 13 questions also. He failed 13 questions. I
Okay.
have the name.
Bene,
Yes, sir.
bene.
But
Peter, I thank you very much that you came and inspired us all because we need such kind of motivation. But do make a video so that
yes, sir.
because you have correct step-by-step things to say. I would
Yeah.
appreciate if you send that video so I'll share it with all of them. Then they can see what helped you. And it's life is about helping each other together. And
Yes,
now
sir.
that you've been driving in Europe, I'm so happy to think that my Osike Peter, when he turns his car keys, he'll remember Ambrish had made me get this, and now I can be you're at the same stage as everybody else. So you have the best
Yes, sir.
opportunities to have a successful life. I wish you
Yes,
all the
sir.
best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Get lots of students from your friend circle to us. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye. Take care. God bless you. All right. So let's continue now.